Just your thoughts on seeing Minnesota Duluth for a second time this season.
I'm excited. It's always a big rivalry weekend, and we know what kind of team they are, and it's a great team to play, I think, going into the end of the year. So it's just exciting to play a hard team like that.
What are some things you guys need to do better than last weekend?
We're working on just protecting Ludwig, just being harder in front of their net, getting to nets, getting those second chances, and then limiting their second chances. Just box outs, just playing hard at the net, things like that.
How about on the offensive end? Are there things you guys want to do better?
Yeah, I think we do a good job of having the puck and just creating chances off the rush, things like that, but just trying to really establish a net front and just getting eyes. Like, we're getting a lot of shots, but the goalie's seeing a lot of them. So we want to try and get there, just be harder, and then create those second chances.
What's the season like for you? I know you haven't got one to go yet. Just mentally, how do you stay in it when you have a season like this?
Yeah. I mean, it's a little frustrating sometimes when you get shots and they're not falling, but just got to stick with it. I know it's going to come for me, and hopefully it's a big one when it does, but it's just trying to do what I can. Like, I just keep working on my shot, things like that, and I know it'll come.
Last weekend aside, you guys have only given up 9 goals in the third period all season. What do you guys need to do to get back to that strength, especially the last 20 minutes?
Like I said earlier, I think protecting Ludwig. I mean, if he's seeing the shots, we know we got a really good chance at saving them, and we're not going to let up many goals. So just boxing out, playing hard, letting him see the puck, and then he'll take care of the rest.
One of the strong suits for Duluth this season still is their power play. How big of a weekend is this for you guys on the PK?
It's big. After last Friday, I think we had a tough night, and we just want to keep showing that we're a really strong unit on the PK, and I think we responded pretty well Saturday, but I think it's going to take a big weekend on this Friday, Saturday against Minnesota Duluth.
Yeah, you beat me to it. When your PK is doing its best, what are you guys doing?
I think we're just being assertive. We're not waiting to see what they do. We're dictating. We're forcing pucks. We're forcing them to try and make plays through us, and that's when we're at our best.
Jake, based off maybe some previous experience that you've had with a weekend that kind of gets away from you like it did last week, what's kind of always maybe been the consistent best approach the following week for you guys?
I think it's just showing, how are you going to respond? I mean, those weekends happen. We don't want them to happen, but they do. But when they do happen, how are you going to respond? Are you going to sit there and just feel sorry for yourself, or are you going to pick yourself up and try to have another good weekend?
And have you noticed that even in practice so far this week? Has it been kind of like a flush it type attitude and get back to work?
Yeah, we're back to work. It's been a really energetic week, and it's exciting. I mean, you want to go back out there and you want to prove what you can do even after a bad weekend. So it's exciting to get out there and get a second chance.